Hi, my name is Amber, and I wanted to talk to you guys today about this thing I got in the mail. So I got actually I don't know if my address is on this, so I should probably check that first because I'm pretty bad about that kind of stuff. All right, I think it came in an envelope, and I opened the envelope, and I got this little thing. All right, I'll show you. So I got, and it was like, where's the front page? I guess I should. So I got this, and I was curious. And I don't know. And I got, it was just like, and I was like, oh, okay. BistroMD. I'm like, well, I saw this food on the front and I was like, all right, I don't know how I feel about here. So, like, this is the food it showed on the top. And I don't know how I feel about that. Like, it looks kind of like healthy food is maybe the right way to say it. I don't want to say cafeteria food, but it looked a little bit plain, maybe. I don't know. So it was interested though, because I was like, I just need food that's already cooked. I should back that up. Okay. I have a remote job, and so I'm home like all day long, and I don't have a lot of time to like do stuff. Like I'm actually working. So I don't have a lot of like opportunity to cook. So you know how I like all those things, like all the different mail order things, like the Martha Stewart one, I think it's called Marley Spoon. I like HelloFresh was a pain in the rear for quality, but that kind of thing. Um, and Blue Apron, I think, also had bad quality. One of them had bad quality. I think they're all owned by the same people now. Anyways, but a lot of those you prep your own food, and I've seen the ones where it comes prepped, and then you make it, and that's quicker. But I still didn't want to have to make it. I know that sounds silly. I wanted a week of just I didn't have to think about it. Like I just wanted it to be in the fridge, and then I just pull out a meal and I eat it. So I looked at this thing and I was like, all right, well, like send me some meals. Like I'm interested. So I just wanted some food that comes like I've been thinking about it for a while. Like, and then I got this thing in the mail. Like I get a lot of offers in the mail because I get because I've signed up for so many different programs, and it's not anything to do with this stuff. Like, I don't get paid for any of those stuff. That's silly. I just like talking. And food. This is what I got in the mail, and I was like, okay, I'm interested. The food looks a little, maybe I don't know. Like, it's the food's all decent looking at first, and when you really look at it, I mean, maybe it's just because it's real food, and maybe it's just not. Maybe real food just looks like not great in pictures. But I was like, some of the food looks like refrigerator, like cafeteria food, I should say. I'm a little nervous, so I don't know. We'll see. But I got excited and I just ordered a week's worth of food. And it talks about like these different things, like pick your plan, select your meals, enjoy delicious meals. And I was like, all right, we'll see what this is. 25% off. They talk about, oh, I lost weight. Oh, I lost weight. And then there's a code for a deal, and there's a phone number. Talks about it. It's created by a weight loss physician. Combines scientific expertise with delicious flavors enjoyed by chefs and foodies, and the support you need to write a success story like these. So, I was interested. Just was interested. So then they say, okay, customize your plan. Like beef, no, not fish, done. Love broccoli, not beans, no problem. You can talk with a registered dietitian, choose your entrees, and even change your mind. Ready to eat meals delivered weekly. 150 plus doctor designed, chef prepared entrees. No cooking required. Plans tailored to your dietary need, including women's and men's programs, gluten free, heart healthy, diabetic friendly, and menopause programs. 5 to 7 day plans with 2 to 3 meals per day. Okay, so that's where I was like, well, I'm glad they told me right up front, but they said minimum days is 5 days and minimum meals is 2. So the minimum you're gonna be able to buy is 10 meals. And what they don't say is that they do not offer like breakfast and lunch. They only offer lunch and dinner, and you can get breakfast options as part of the lunch and dinner, but that means you're probably paying more because if you think about a dinner versus a breakfast, usually breakfasts are cheaper, you know, or smaller, so therefore they're less expensive. So keep that in mind when you do, if you turn that on. So then I did go through the app and I picked out some food, and so I don't know what I got. Long story short, it came on Saturday and I was not at home. So my boyfriend came up here and he put it in my garage because it's really, really cold. And now it's Tuesday and I'm finally getting to look at it. So it's been in my garage for 2 days. And now I know what you're thinking is like, oh, you left refrigerator food? No. So the whole point is I cleaned out my whole fridge. Super excited. Cleaned out the whole fridge. Not refrigerator food. It's freezer food. He already looked and told me. I have not looked myself. I wanted to hurry up and talk to you real quick before I did tell you, because I've been meaning to talk to you for a while. So I guess we'll look at it. So this is BistroMD. So I guess here we go. So, cute. Dry ice. Uh-oh. A little moist. So I think that was the dry ice that's evaporated now. Alright, so here we go. It's the first thing, chicken pad thai. Whoop! Already open. It's unfortunate. But not bad looking. Definitely reminds me of the stuff you can buy at the freezer section, but okay, let's give this a try. So I'm gonna start picking through here and see what we got. All right, so we got. All right, so we got meatloaf. So I've been reading more of the paperwork that came with it. That was on my counter because my boyfriend took it out. I didn't realize. It was cute. It came with like a letter. That's from the lady, the doctor lady. And then it also talks about like a community page or whatever. So, but this one I thought was interesting, and it's all the different times you could eat it, like to get into a routine. So they have all these different patterns. Sorry, my eyelashes like. And it's interesting because it talks about like if you're on third shift, if you don't like normally eat breakfast, eating 3 meals and 3 protein snacks a day, 3 meals and 2 protein snacks a day, like when to eat, so that like, you know, like, so that honestly, I think of it like, so you don't have any excuses. You can be like, okay, well, oh, on third shift, I don't have to follow it because I'm third shift. And it's like, oh, you have a third shift one. You know, type of thing. So, and then it also says, like, don't mix it up, like, actually eat the 3 meals, like, because it's nutritionally balanced for the day, like, don't, like, swap days and stuff for different, not, I think you can order them different, like, I don't have to do day 1 on day 1, but the idea is to do all of day 1 on day 1, or all of day 1 on day 2, or whatever. So I really wanted to eat the blueberry waffles, but I put them back. So, because it's the only sweet one I've got, everything else is like eggs. So I whipped out day one, which is the steak and egg scramble. We'll give it a try. It's a little late for breakfast, but oh well. We'll eat it. So, here it is. Well, let's see what it looks like. Hold on. The tomato's really good on it. Really good. Last week you couldn't pay me to eat a tomato. I was just not in a tomato week. That one was good. Honestly, for being a packaged meal, I would say it could use a little salt. So, I guess they probably make it relatively healthy, but it tastes good to me. Try the potatoes. Those probably are undercooked if I had to guess. I have to hook them up again. Ooh, oh, no, they're squishy. They probably get them good and cooked. I guess we'll see. I guess I'll give it a try. I hadn't really planned on being that hardcore about it. I just wanted some food. And I really didn't look at it as like a diet thing. I was just kind of like, I'm hungry. And I don't want to feel bad about eating lean cuisine because, like, these seem relatively similar. I mean, I would say that there seems like there's more food here because I feel like lean cuisines have been really cutting back lately. Like, sometimes it's just like the amount of meat that they put in there is just sometimes insufficient. Yeah, I'm willing to give this a try. So, a couple of things I should note that are relevant and obviously very important. So I got the 15 meals, and then I got the 25% off. But so this is actually more expensive than what maybe we're used to. But the total that my credit card got charged, because I don't remember looking at the actual bill, was $127.46, and that's 5 days worth of food. So that makes each meal like $8.50 a piece, which is a bit pricey, but the way food prices are going up and everything, it's hard to say. And I will say that they did give you like a suggestion. Like, you could, when you filled out your thing, you did get to build your week. It said, like, the first thing it did is it let you. All right. So a couple of things that were interesting. So there's an so the website was pretty cool. You go on there. So a couple of things to note is that they make you pay before you get to see the food. I'll tell you that. I don't like that. I don't like that when I have to do that. Like, I've had to do that in other ones. Don't like that. Because they make you commit before they let you see what's going on. And the idea is, like, I don't know what the idea is, but maybe it's just I don't know, to keep you from getting scared off by pictures, I guess. But so you have to sign up, pay, then you get to see the food. And you can do like I said, the 5 day or the 5 day, 6 day, or 7 day. And then you can do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or just lunch and dinner. But you can't just do breakfast and lunch. But you can have breakfast options at lunch and dinner time. Anyways, okay, I already told you that. So so you go on there and you say, okay, like, I'm ready, and then you click, and what you can do is you actually, the first thing you want to do is you want to go through all of their choices and click everything you're interested in and not interested in, so that those never ever go to you, unless you're just worried about the first week, and then you can just do it. But like, I am allergic to shellfish, so I want to make sure and go through and make sure I got all the shellfish stuff out of there, all of the avocado stuff out of there. And I will say, it doesn't seem like it does a really good allergen search. It just does a title search. So lucky for me, usually most things that have avocado in the title. I've been pretty lucky about that. But there are cases where you could use avocado oil and all these different things. So I'm taking chances there, obviously, a little bit. So luckily, people don't really experiment with a lot of different oils. And so, But there's not really a way to allergen search, which is, a thing that's kind of not great. And then also shrimp is usually pretty straightforward, in the title. So those I was able to screen out. And then you go in and you say, okay, like build me a menu. And they actually nutritionally build your whole week. And so that's why you want to make sure you check yes and no off those things, because they won't pick from the things that you hate, and you won't have to go through and manually like change them. So like at first I went to go manually change it because I didn't do that in that order. And so I went to go manually change some of my options, and I couldn't get it to work, and I was panicking a little bit, but because the app's a little weird, what you're going to see is that there's a bunch of little tiny like lines of text like of other options, and you're just like, it doesn't occur to you, like it didn't occur to me that was when they say like all the other choices, is that those were little hyperlinks that put in a pop-up menu even on your phone. So when you click like other options, the little tiny links are actually like your options. So there's a ton of options they have. And then they break it down into two choices. One choice is to say nutritionally balanced for the day. So it's like what the doctors are looking for to make sure to make your plan. So that like, and what I found is that it gave me about five options. I want to say, I was going to say 3 to 5, but I think it was about five different choices like to substitute for the thing that I had. Cause like I said last week, I was like, I'm not doing any tomatoes. I don't want any pasta sauce, no marinara. So I like went through and substituted everything there. Cause normally I would eat those, but I was just not feeling it. So I went and substituted, and I actually did stick to the whatever suggested ones. That not, like what I said, where you can choose from the whole like, I take it back. So you have your choice of like the things that are nutritionally balanced, and then they open it, and then you say, I don't want that. And you can pick from a ton of stuff. And it's probably everything they have in stock or everything they have for offering that week or whatever. But it seemed like it was like 20 to 30 options. Like it was like a lot of options. So like you could build your whole week. Like you could say, I want 7 of these and 2 of those. Like, where the other meal services, sometimes it's a little more honed on what your options are. Like I know with like, the one, Splendid Spoon? Was that what it was? What was it, that one when we did? With the beans and stuff. And the muffins. Oh golly. I think it was Splendid Spoon. I really do. I think that's what it was called. Anyways, I'll have to look that up later. So, where you would only have like a couple of choices that week, like every week it was a little different because it was a matter of what they had in stock and what they were working on. I need you to chill the heck out, Nico. Here. All right. My dog's being obnoxious because of the food I just cooked. So, clearly animals like it, so it smells good. So it's got a lot of meat in it, apparently. So hungry. So, I mean, like, but it sounds like there's like 150 different choices. So maybe when they say 25, maybe that really is their reduced version, but that's still a lot of options. I know with some of the other food services, I know with Nutrisystem, there just really wasn't that many food choices. Like that was really the most limiting thing, is it was just not that impressive. And then some of the things you would hear good about some foods were already discontinued like years ago. And you're like, clearly the YouTubers don't even keep up with it because this stuff's already, like there's not even, I don't know. Anyways, so we'll see what this is like. Obviously it's a bit pricey. I didn't really do the math ahead of time. I was just like, $100, that's fine. In that voice. That's how my voice talks in my head. So, I guess we'll see how the next couple days go. But I don't have a starting weight. My scale's broken. It's being stupid. I mean, it's being cool. I get on it and it just starts decreasing. It's like, hey, you're 225, 24, 23, 22, 19, 08, 196, 192, 183. I've never been there. Oh, yeah. I know. I'm stupid. So I apparently need another new scale, which that one's not even that old, which is disappointing. But anyways, all right. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.